What is up, guys? So if you're thinking about coming to Cape Town, South Africa, a lot of times really expensive activities come to mind, like safari, or you see all those pictures of people riding the helicopters above Table Mountain and whatnot. However, the thing is, there's actually a ton of stuff you can do here in Cape Town that won't break the bank. So today, we're gonna be talking about 6 of my favorite affordable things to do here in Cape Town. So let's go. So the first thing on this list that I love to do here in Cape Town is really affordable is actually the hop-on, hop-off sightseeing bus. If you've been to Europe or anything, you'll see them all over the world, and it's a really famous thing to do. But here in Cape Town, I found that it's almost one of the best ones that I've done. So basically, it clocks in at a low price of about $15 if you buy the ticket online. And what that does is it gives you a full day of access to these various bus lines that they have. Now, what's really cool is if you start in the morning and you get on the downtown bus tour, that'll actually take you in a small little loop around the downtown area and talk to you about things. And what's really cool about that is it gives you a chance to see what things you might want to do later. But then after you're done with that, you can get on another line that'll take you all the way around to places like Camps Bay, Kirstenbosch, the Botanical Gardens, Constantia. You can even do some wine tasting as part of the tour. You can jump off and you can get on another bus that actually goes to 3 wineries, which is super cool. So it's a really good way to really learn some things about Cape Town, learn about the area, and see what's up. And of course, you can buy more than 1 day pass. So you can really take your time and go off at all the different stops, see all the different museums, and you know, really get your money's worth as far as that goes. But yeah, that is definitely a fantastic first thing to do, and it is a great thing to do on your first day in Cape Town. So my second favorite thing, and it is actually free aside from getting there, so if you have a car, it is basically free, is going and hiking Lion's Head, preferably at the sunset. It is about a 40-minute hike, and the beginning is pretty easy. It gets a little more climby towards the end, but it's really not that bad. And the views are just spectacular. A lot of people go up to like Table Mountain for the sunset, but I think Lion's Head's kind of cooler because you can see Table Mountain. But on top of that, you really have a 360-degree vista. You can see Cape Town, you can see Camps Bay, you can see the area. And as I said in my last video, the sunsets here are honestly just spectacular. Like every single night, the sunsets in South Africa are insane. So Lion's Head is highly recommended. You can see everything. It is just spectacular views up there. All right, coming in at number 3, we've got another hike actually, and this one you probably saw coming, is Table Mountain. Now, there's 2 ways to do Table Mountain. You can either go up, and I've been told that there's 60 different ways to get up the mountain. Now that includes trails, that includes apparently some rock climbing and stuff like that. So there's a way up in all experience levels and whatever you want to do. But obviously the cheaper way to go up is going to be via hiking. And it is absolutely amazing. And then of course, the other way that you can go up the mountain is via the cable car. Now what I actually recommend doing, and what we did, which was really nice, was hiking up the mountain and then taking the cable car back down. You can do it in the opposite direction as well. We saw a lot of people that were doing that. So whatever, you know, if you'd rather climb up or climb down, or of course you can take the cable car both ways. Now as far as pricing goes, it's a different price in the morning and afternoon and such, but overall you're looking at about $13 to go one way, so either up or down, or about 25 or so to go on a return. But Table Mountain is one of those must-do things here in Cape Town. I mean, it is such an iconic thing, and the views are just absolutely spectacular. And it's a good place to, you know, go up top, and if you want to have a beer or a glass of wine or something while looking over the ocean. And it's such a cool area to like just walk around at the top and look around and kind of explore a bit. And yeah, you really can see everything from up there. It's quite astonishing. All right, coming in at number 4, which is actually going to the District 6 Museum. I can't talk. It's really affordable. It's only about $3 to get inside, and it is a very emotional, it's a very moving experience to go. It talks about that district of Cape Town and how it was affected during apartheid and everything, and you have a lot of real world accounts in there. You have photos, you have a ton of artifacts. and it's cool because it's constantly being added on. People are still coming back and bringing in photos and artifacts in their stories, and people are writing, you know, on various pieces, we know, where people are able to write their stories. There's a bunch of poetry, and it really allows you to understand what happened during that time. I think it's very important to see. It's a very humbling, it's a very emotional place to go. It's a very, very good museum, so highly recommended. You know, you can spend a while there. It closes a little bit early, so you just have to make sure you get there with enough time to really enjoy it. I recommend spending at least like an hour there looking around and really reading everything and absorbing all the information. All right guys, so looking at number 5, we're talking about BoKaap. Now this is a little neighborhood tucked away on the hillsides of Signal Hill. And the first thing I thought when I got there was, this is an Instagrammer's dream. Basically what it is, it's all these little houses that are just painted in the most vivid colors, and they're all just next to each other, and it's just absolutely beautiful. You'll see it is riddled with people all day long, just, you know, going up there and taking photos, and it's really cool. So yeah, if you are a photographer or you like Instagram or whatever, BoKaap is an awesome place to go. It is free, once again. The people that live there are really friendly. A lot of them don't mind if you actually go up on their porches and whatever and kind of stand there and take some photos. There's also a ton of little shops and stuff, and actually there's a really cool cafe as well called Harvest Cafe. Highly recommended. It's just a perfect place to sit down and have a coffee or something right after taking a bunch of photos. All right guys, next up at number 6, we have visiting the waterfront. The waterfront is just such a nice area to walk around in. Essentially, you can walk around and you can spend as little as much money as you want. There's wonderful seafood restaurants and just the most amazing places to sit down and have a drink or coffee or whatever while looking at the boats. You can walk around, you can find seals actually sometimes in the water, which is actually really cool. Also in that area there's a mall, so if you ever need to get any shopping done, you can do that. On top of that, you also have the aquarium, which is actually very nice. And if while in the waterfront you're looking for a nice place to grab something really cool to eat, they have the Waterfront Food Market, which is basically this big building where there's all kinds of really cool little food stands everywhere, with everything from tea stand smoothies, pizza, fish and chips, these like lamb rolls, there's like chocolate, all kinds of different cool stuff that you can go and check out and buy. It's pretty decently priced, and then you know you go sit at one of the many tables around, or you can go back outside and take it around and, you know, eat while you're by the water. So there you have it guys, my favorite affordable things to do here in Cape Town. Like you can see, there's so much stuff you can do that is totally not going to break the bank, and Cape Town is just an absolutely amazing place. So yeah, I hope this gives you some ideas and some inspiration for when you come here. As you know, this was my first guide video. I really had a lot of fun making it. Definitely going to be doing a lot more of this, so I would love to hear from you guys what you guys want to hear me talk about. But yeah, so if you like this video, you know what to do. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel as well. Like I said, I've got so much cool stuff coming out, so make sure you hit the little subscribe button, and apparently you have to hit that little bell now too for the notifications. Yeah, I'm really excited for the future. The next few months are going to be awesome. Also, isn't this nice? I'm in a little Airbnb here in Cape Town. It is so nice. I love this art. This art is really cool. So yeah, but thank you so much for watching guys, and I will see you with the next video.